Hi, welcome back. So I've got a couple of new guns on the table. I don't think anybody's really seen them, besides maybe some of the people on Facebook. So let's start with the newest one first, and then I'll do a video on the second one. Alright, so the Bear Creek Arsenal 7.5-inch side charging upper. A friend of mine I worked with did the decals, cleaned everything, laid them down, and used just regular spray paint. This is meant for doing graffiti. Get out of here real quick why it's so special. As you can see, this is a UV light. It's UV paint. Looks real nice. I like the way it turned out. Give me 1 second while I turn these lights on. So yeah, it does have some foul language on it, but I wanted something that was funny, interesting, something that, you know, just a normal person would look at this and say, wow, that's pretty cool. Showed it to my mother-in-law, and she saw this exactly what was on it. So let's start tip to butt. Lancer, translucent mags, steel feed lips, the smoothest mags I've ever had to use ever. All right, tip to butt, AP Manufacturing 2-chamber brake. I've owned a few of these. They've always gone on guns that I've sold. Spoiler alert. Just a basic hand stop. Like I said, the Bear Creek Arsenal upper, their 7-inch handguard that they use. Rhino R23 magwell, love it. Got it on all the guns that I could put it on. The F and D lower, this is actually a lower made less than 20 minutes from where I live. Magpul trigger guard, Magpul K2 grip. I will always run this grip. Single point sling, just basic. CAC Industries tube and shockwave brace, standard internals on the tube there, and the Anderson enhanced trigger. So, as I said earlier, spoiler alert, this is going bye-bye. I got less than 20 rounds through it. I'll put up some video here of my son shooting it. I did 8 rounds or so. He did this string of rounds, and then Jesse did this single round. And yeah, I mean, it's a great shooter. Never had an issue with it. Well, you know, it's half a mag's gone through it. So something else has caught my eye, and I figured if I can sell this, because this honestly would be the last thing I would take to the range, just because it's so damn loud. I'd take my suppressed AR pistol before I'd take anything else, ever. But I'm making a little bit of cash. That's going to go in my pocket for an item I'm going to be purchasing that's going to go on this next gun. This is actually the third gun that I've sold this about 2 months. I sold my Glock 43. Lost a little bit of money. Of course, I owned it for 4 years. I bought it right before I went to E-Bummy's house. I think it might have been 4 years ago. And I've carried it. I've put some aftermarket parts on it, trigger, sights, hive parts. I lost maybe $125, $150. So I'm not recouping all the money, but fucking damn near. Just selling this gun. So cool with me. I basically got that 43 for free that I carried. And I sold a 7.62 by 3.9 AR. I'm posting pictures here for you guys. I actually made a little bit of money on that one too. I won a giveaway on the upper. So the upper and the barrel, not the handguard. I had to swap out handguards for another rifle to use my suppressor. But I made a little bit of money on that one. So 3 guns gone. What did I get? 1,000 rounds of steel case 223. I got it for about 27 cents a round. And 500 rounds of steel case 9. I got it for like 23 cents a round. Literally days before everything was jumping up to 40, 50 cents a round. 9 and 223, 5.56. And had enough money left over to get a Vortex Crossfire 4-12 by 50 and some rings, and had a little money left over for some beer. So good there. What I did with the money on the Glock 43 is purchasing something that I will get into for this next gun. Big fat chunk of change is going to that, and a little bit of the money left over will be going from this sale, is going to be going to it as well. So that's the 7.5-inch pistol build that you guys have seen long enough for me to tell you about it. And it makes a cameo in a future few beer reviews. I think I had it with me and Jesse and me and Brad, so there you go. We'll be seeing you.